Welcome, Libra Scorpio, to your numerology reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in your numerology. See what Spirit has to say to you. This message, please, for Libra Scorpio. And remember, friends, you might be seeing some of these numbers. Okay, and if you are, that's just Spirit speaking to you, letting you know that it is time. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. We have 5, which is change, and 71, which is health, and we're talking about the 7, which is a spiritual number, plus 1, which is a new beginning, and then at 7 plus 1 becomes 8, which is talking about that manifesting, talking about that harmony, talking about taking back that authority, being in control. Okay. So let's see what's going on over here. Talking about this change over here. Spirit wants you to understand the change is coming. When anything can happen, and usually does, that's usually when change happens, right? So it does feel like it's a very unexpected change. It's not something that you're going to see just happen, right? And I feel like this is why it's really coming out for you, Libra Scorpio, because it's going to be a sudden change. It's going to be something that it's not going to be this vibration where you really 100% just kind of feel it kind of changing. No, it's just going to be sudden and unexpected. Okay, so it's like embrace the expansion, embrace the change and the movement and the suddenness of it, because this is what Spirit wants to happen within your life. It's almost like it could have been something that you've been asking for a long time, and then all of a sudden the Chariot just stops and it's like, bam, who it is, you know what I mean? And you were like, whoa, what just happened? And it's going to kind of throw you off. Do not allow it to throw you off balance too much, but it could kind of throw you for kind of a loop, because you're going to notice that something has changed, you know, because like I said, it's not going to be a gradual thing. It's going to be super fast, quick, and kind of throw you off balance. Okay, and it's a good thing. There's nothing bad about this. This is talking about a healthy change. Look, we have the 7, so it's spiritual, so it's a good change. Okay, we're not talking about anything horrifying. Okay, so it is a good, healthy change, and it's definitely a healthy change. It's talking about your health over here, making sure that your well-being and self-care is really at play over here. So really watch your emotions and mental health during this change, and really finding the happiness and really making sure that you're keeping positive. This health really seems like watching unhealthy habits, behaviors, could be even watching people around you, you know, if they're making unhealthy choices, you might want to stay away from that because it's not necessarily good for you. Make sure that you're also doing your regular checkups, okay, when it comes to your health as well. But this kind of health is a little bit different because it feels like this is something healthy that you have been doing, something about a personal limit and boundaries, right? So it feels like it's a little bit different from just the, you know, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, you know, and things of this nature, which do anyways, please do, right? Watch those type of healths as well. But this does feel like it's more like a personal assistance type of thing, more like it's healthy for you to love, laugh, laugh, have great joy, happiness with others and within yourself. So it's something very healthy that you're really waiting for. And I do feel it could be also like a depression thing. Maybe you haven't been feeling the best. And then all of a sudden, just out of the blue, something very happy happens where it's going to change your emotional health. So I'm thinking this is more like emotional, mental. You might have been really stressed out and then something comes out of the blue and changes everything around to make you very happy. I'm really getting a lot of happiness over here. So I think it's really something like that. You've been kind of down and out, and now all of a sudden this change, whether it's a message or however it is going to come in and change your world just out of the blue. And it's kind of crazy because you see the blue over here. So it's definitely out of the blue. So let's go to the change over here and see what's going on. What is the change here for Libra Scorpio? Okay, But yeah, and if you're not feeling good, please do, you know, watch your ice cream eating habits. I'm feeling sad, I'm going to eat all this ice cream. Or I'm not feeling good, I don't want to eat. Or, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're keeping up with that kind of health though too, guys, okay? Opening up for, look at that, bringing in this beautiful stability and opening you up. It's going to open you up. Wow. And the open up card is really a different kind of card because you can see it in so many different kinds of ways, right? And this one, it's actually more like I said, it feels like you've been down and out. You're not feeling really wonderful. You've been on lower vibrations. And so it really feels like this change is opening you up, right? For better stability, better happiness, better vitality. And I'm really feeling the vitality because of the red. So I'm really feeling that root chakra coming out with it saying, look at me. I feel free from the sadness. I don't even know where the sadness went. It's just, like I said, it's going to be such a sudden change. Like I said, you might not even notice it. You might not even feel it, but others are going to notice it. It's literally like that. The only difference is now the ice cream is going to be in the refrigerator and it's going to be almost a whole carton instead of you eating it all, right? So that extra carton is not going anywhere. The family will be so happy. The kids will be so happy, right? Like, Mom did not eat the rest of the ice cream. We finally get some. Yes, right? That's how my kids are. Uh-oh, Mom doesn't feel good. She ate all the ice cream. So, yeah. And with the health, there's a trust issue going on here. So trust in the system. Trust in yourself, because there's going to be this, and that's a change as well, isn't it? It's the Fool. So there is definitely this new change that's coming. I don't know, guys. It's not even like leaping off the mountain, because that would be that you knew that it was coming. It's more like something happens. Hopefully the tarot is going to tell us, because I just keep feeling there's a message coming through that is very trustworthy. It's going to open you up and it's going to change everything about you. And it's going to make you feel free. I just keep feeling this like freedom of emotions, freedom of, you know, not feeling blocked, stressed out, sad. And it's just like Spirit is like all over this, like trust this situation. This is going to make you feel stable and very happy. You've been asking for this freedom. You've been asking for this clarity. You've been asking for this to stop. And it's coming. It's finally here. Yep. The Wheel of Fortune coming out with the change. Wow. And it is. Trust in the cycle of change. It's like trust in this process. Why is the process here? I'm gonna dig deep over here for you guys. I want to know. Wandering minds want to know, like, for the majority of you, why? Why is this process here so much? You know, what brings on this? Besides Spirit itself just saying, because you asked and I'm giving it to you. Yeah, we got that part. We got that far. Because you've been resting and you've been trying to heal as it is. It's something that you've been going through for quite a while. And you've been trying hard. You've been trying hard to get through this process. It's something that a lot of you have even prayed upon, and you're waiting for the prayers to be answered. You don't want to not feel this way. You don't want to be sad. You don't want to sleep. You don't want to have the insomnia. You don't want, you know, the negative feelings, the down feeling of being down. And it just feels like, you know, you've been doing a lot of work. And so you're getting, yeah, and there it is, the 7 of coins, the 7 saying the universe sees you. He's planted the seeds because you planted the seeds, so now he's going to ripen the seeds. So the law of attraction is actually the biggest main focus here. So whether or not you guys are actually getting some kind of phone call to do so or not, I feel that, but it's not really coming up. So it might not be tons of you who are getting that, might be why it's not coming up, but it's more than anything, the Spirit really just wants to understand law and attraction. It's almost like I go to bed at night, I know I don't feel good, and I ask the universe to help me. So I plant the seeds every evening, and finally my chariot's coming in. And as I'm planting the seeds, the universe has heard my call. There's a call as well. Has heard my call, and my fruits are now ripe. But something still is changing that. It's just, you know, it's so different for everybody else. It's almost like in a general reading we can't get, you know what I mean? Because it's so different for everybody. It's just really not. It's just, see this, here's, could be from a Gemini coming in. It's like I'm listening. Someone is listening. Somebody is helping. Learning, teaching, listening, watching, helping with the Page of Swords. That's as close, I guess, as we're going to get with that. So we just leave that alone. But yes. So your soul wants you to know power. Wow. And you know, I when I see this card, it's not just power. It's like inner strength, empowerment, feeling power coming back at you. It's like reaching for this star over here, and it just feels like your soul wants you to understand that you are a radiant, glorious, powerful being, and taking back that power. And I love it because as it goes over here next to this trust, it's like, you know, the way the cards lay out, it's like you can feel this power and go after this star with this trust, with this power, and really feel yourself really getting back to where you need to be, right? On a mental, emotional basis, and really feeling like you're actually having better cycles. And, you know, also feeling like you are guided. That something really was watching you. Something really was listening to you, you know, like they did here. I planted the seeds and the universe heard me, and here it comes. And yeah, for some of you, it might have been for 4 months, it could have been 4 weeks, it could have been for a long time. But the point is that it finally came through. No longer how long it was, they finally, you know, they finally had, there it is, look at that, the bottom of the deck. I finally had a breakthrough. Wow. See that? Bottom of the deck, breakthrough. And that's exactly how you're going to feel. Like you finally had a breakthrough. You finally learned whatever it was maybe that you needed to learn as well in this process. Because I do, you know, with the Page of Swords, there is also a learning to do things. And so maybe you felt that you did have the self-growth and the belief system to really get this going. So it does feel like, and look at that, she's reaching for this star in this bottom card. She's reaching for this star. It's the sun. This is a star, but a star is a sun. So it's the same thing, right? But this one says, I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. But I love, look, they're the same exact card. So no matter what, you were reaching. Oh, wait, and this one's open up, which is reaching. This card also means reaching. And then this is soaring. So they're almost all the same, you guys. Look at that, almost all the same. Reaching out in its own way, right? To open up with the power, and then like she's soaring out here, and then she's soaring to catch that. Wow, almost every card's the same visually. Wow. Okay. And all that's doing really is opening this Wheel of Fortune. Reaching out for the good changes, for the Wheel of Fortune to change, for the 4. So here's 4, 4. So it's for your stability. And this is 4. Wow. Okay. So yeah, got a lot of stability going on over here for your vitality and your firm foundations. Okay, and that was an amazing reading, and I hope you guys have this amazing breakthrough. Keep positive, and wait for this major breakthrough to come through. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.